Hey YouTube, this is DukeLoops1993 here to do another review because I'm bored. But I still love it. Today I'm going to review a really thin book. It's really thin. JLA Volume 1 New World Order. This is the first volume in Grant Morrison's run with Howard Porter on art. And this story takes place in Washington, D.C., and all of a sudden a strange UFO comes up on top of the White House with Superman coming, and the ship possesses these new group of so-called superheroes called the Hyper Clan. And I'd break out all their names, but I don't want to. They don't appear at all. I'm lazy, I'm sorry. And they claim to be heroes, but turns out they're white Martians. Spoilers, but odds are I put a spoiler warning in the annotations, so who cares? I know I don't. And the one thing that's cool is this brings back the technically seven founding members. Well, with some exceptions. Flash and Green Lantern aren't Barry and Hal. The Flash in this is Wally West, which he was around at the time, and the Green Lantern in this is Kyle Rayner, because Al Jordan and Barry were both dead. The other members are the other ones: Superman, Wonder Woman, Martian Manhunter, Batman, and cool hook for a hand Aquaman. He's my personal favorite. I'm stupid. I don't like that one with the orange shirt. This guy's shirtless. And these guys fight the HyperClan members in many different ways. The two moments I think are cool in here is the one, well, okay, fine, there's one cool moment where three of the HyperClan members have Batman pinned, and they're covered by gasoline. And they're white Martians, and Martians are weakened by fire. So Martian just takes Batman, not Martian, takes a thing of matches, throws it on the gasoline, causing the entire area to be engulfed in flame, and it kills him, and he survives, which I think is one of the most badass moments in comics. And it all ends with a big fight with the white Martians. They believe they're dead, and that's really it. I know that seems pretty short, but this book's like 4 issues thick. It's the first 4 issues of the series. It's $8, like retail before tax. Pretty damn cheap, and it's pretty good actually. I enjoyed it. Grant Morrison. This is the first book I've done by him. He currently, he's well known for. He's done Animal Man, Doom Patrol. He did All-Star Superman, which was wonderful. I got the first volume of that. I'll review that someday. He did a run on Batman, which is love or hated, depending on who you talk to. I personally loved it from what I've read. He's currently doing Batman and Robin with a bunch of artists. The first 3 issues were done by Frank Quitely, who was also the artist on All-Star Superman. And Philip Tan's doing it right now, and then they're going to have Cameron Stewart after Philip Tan's done. They're all going to do 3-issue arcs. Howard Porter, his art looks pretty good in here. It's way better than the standard, it really is one of the few examples of good art in the 90s. And he draws all the characters pretty well. I don't think he's the greatest, but he's definitely not the worst. I think he's currently doing, I know he did Titans with Judd Winnick. I don't know when, and I don't care when. Sorry. He's actually doing a ongoing series with Magog. If you don't know who Magog is, look it up. Pretty unknown character. If you read Kingdom Come, you know who Magog is. And that's being done by Keith Giffen. And I have not read that. I might someday. I don't know. I can't tell you much. All in all, it's pretty thin. I do know you can get this volume and the second volume, like any trade paperback versions I have, in one one hardcover now. That's like $25 retail. So get that instead. Well, you're technically paying more. I think you're also paying for some other issues in there too. And those big deluxe formats. It's fancy. It's nice on a shelf. anything I had no real problems with this. The way it ends, it sets up for the rest of Grant's run, which I only own the first 4 volumes of JLA, and his run I'll get volume 5 and 6 and maybe 7. That's not written by Grant Morrison, but it's done by Mark Waid, and I enjoy Mark Waid. After that, I'll probably duck out. Maybe, I don't know. All in all, good story, decent art. I gotta give this an 8 out of 10. Simple as that. So, this is Duke Loops, 1993. Later.